Hi and welcome back to this developer commentary. I'm Paul Schneider, the creator, and we've just left off in the shotgun shack, and now we will continue across this lake. As you can see, you can place the Mario stone in the designated hollow spot, and now you can access this boat. When I was developing it, I was thinking of some references I could use, and I think I was watching some Mario Let's Plays at that time, and I thought like, hey man, I have Mario in the game, I should do something with it. So I made this little, hey, bad-mannered zombie, yeah. What was I talking about? Mario. Yeah, place it, etc. You know, blah blah. Okay. Kill stuff. And run around. If you have upgraded the blade to the maximum, you will notice that it will go through anything and still come back to you, which is very cool. And I like that a lot, because blades of steel actually increases the durability of the blades, because every time it hits an enemy, it will be decreased by 1, and if you level it up, I think it increases the amount of hits that it can do to enemies by 2, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Whoa, massive lag. This is one of my favorite parts in the game. I have placed so many gravestones on both ends that you are constantly in danger of getting in trouble with the zombies, and still you have to wait in this spot because of the lazy boat. Yeah, so you are forced to fight, which is something that I would I don't know, as a developer I would like to have the player more involved in the fights. Because basically you could run away for like 90% of the game time from all fights. You could just run through the entire game without fighting anything. So I had to invent ways to keep the player at one spot for a longer time, or come back to any point. For example, with the keycards. This is basically one mechanic I use, the keycards, so that players have to come back to certain areas in the game where the zombies have already spawned now. Like in this part, you have constantly to run around in this cave to activate all switches, and zombies are spawning everywhere, and this is getting pretty intense, and this is how I like the game to be more like. But of course this would get tedious after a while, so I just had to make certain areas in the game like this and not the entire game. Boom goes the hag. See, this is the bug. Now I have to run with the boat, because the thingy that leaves you, moves you with the boat is on top of the boat and not inside it. This is another secret location where I at first thought like, nobody's getting this. I mean, this is not very obvious. It's basically looking like some visual thingy and not something that you should run around on. And when I was making this secret, I was constantly annoyed by the fact that the boat just left me So I made a little trigger on top of this, that if you are on the upper side of this secret right there, the boat will stop and not leave you behind. Which is nice of the boat. I like the boat. The boat is my best friend. I want to save a few orbs for the last gun in the game. Pff, yeah. Leave me behind, will you? Damn boat. I hate it. Okay. Ice map. Or what? Northern Station map. Of course. Look at the snowman. Yay. I don't know. Ice locations are never complete without snowman. This music is so cute, and I should stop talking about the music, because I think all of you already know that I like it a lot. Oh wait, I actually don't want to go here right now. Let's go to the other side first, because here is... Damn you. There's an alternate fire mode which I want. Yeah, this guy likes the angry video game nerd. And me too as well. I like him as well. I like whatever, you know what I mean. Okay. Oh no! A murder of ravens! The amulet. Now I can officially see the ghosts, and now I don't have to die like a freaking moron anymore. Well, if I can avoid them. And yeah, as you can see, the fights in the game are getting quite ridiculous at this point, because now there's the next enemy type available for all tombstones, the frozen skeleton, which is a quite mean enemy type, because he can throw his bullets through walls, so you are nowhere safe. Blue key card. There's the first DVD, which is the second one of the Angry Video Game Nerd DVDs. And yeah, you can basically actually notice that both DVDs are actually not exact copies, but at least the colors are the same of the actual Angry Video Game Nerd DVDs. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way! No! And I don't have any shield left! No, this is bad! Oh no, die! Video game nerds, yay! Oh no, wait, the blue one is the second and the red one is the first. Whatever. Yeah, now I have completed the quest and I can now have the second fire mode from the icicle gun, which is basically the flag cannon from Unreal Tournament. Which is awesome. And I think I used the word awesome too much in this. Would be nice if I could survive this shit. Oh damn it. Whoa. I need more shield regeneration. At first, I was thinking about making the blue skeleton invulnerable to ice and damage. Did you know you can actually walk on this? Well, I don't know where. I think there, yeah. Well, at first I was making the blue skeleton invulnerable to the ice gun because I thought like the ice gun is pretty much very strong and I wanted some enemy that is, well, where the ice gun is useless, but then I realized that if the ice gun isn't effective to every enemy, the ice gun is pretty much completely useless. So I changed it back so that you can damage every weapon, every enemy with every weapon. Because useless weapons are useless. I'm kind of farming here a bit to get more G power for my guns, but now I have enough. Yeah. Okay. This is, I guess, everything I can do here. So now let's get back and take the subway to a cool area. Wait. Bring the pizza maker to Doc's brother. Okay, let's do this. And I think there should be the end of this video. In the desert. Oops. Yeah, and by the way, if you have any questions or want me to talk about something more interesting when I'm playing this, or if you have any other game that I should play, maybe, you can leave a comment or tell me in the forums, and I would appreciate that, because I like getting in contact with people who like my games, and yeah. Blood everywhere. By the way, the blood effects that you can see, that blah 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 blah. Now I have a prototype which is useless right now. The blood effects, where the blood sticks on the screen, I got the idea by playing what's the game called again? I don't own any console myself, so when I play some Xbox 360 games, I usually have to go to my friend. And I was playing, what's the game's name again? Oh god, people will hate me that I forget it. That game with the Gears of War, I guess it was the name, Gears of War, where you can basically chainsaw your enemy in the dick. In close combat, yeah. And then when you get chainsawed, you have this whole screen filled with blood. And that was basically the idea. When I played the game, I saw this effect, and I said to myself, oh man, I have to make something like this in my game. This would be awesome. And yeah, I don't know if it is awesome, but I think it's cool. Very cool indeed, in fact. Whatever. I'm rambling. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, see you guys soon.